An easy, foolproof royal icing recipe that will come out perfect every single time. Let me show you how. My recipe is a combination of Mrs. Bard's Bakes and Cookies by Sucre. Here's everything that you need, and I'll tag the 2 bakers below. You're going to start with 7.5 cups or 2 pounds of powdered sugar. Dump that into your mixing bowl. What I love about this recipe is it's super straightforward and really easy to follow. Next, you're going to measure out 1/2 cup of meringue powder. I'm using Satin Ice because that's what's available. Dump that into your mixing bowl with the powdered sugar. Also add 2/3 of a cup of water. And I was about to edit the next part out, but it's important to show, being a self-taught baker, I put on the whisk attachment and that's not it. You need to use the paddle attachment. Mix on low for 7 minutes. Mrs. Bard says exactly 7 minutes. You can scrape down the bowl halfway through if you need to, and then you're going to check the consistency. Mrs. Bard says it needs to look like troll hair, which is the perfect description. And here's where my recipe varies. This is something that Cookies by Sucre adds to her royal icing recipe, and that's light corn syrup, 1 tablespoon. She also uses 2 tablespoons of clear vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of almond extract. And let me tell you, it tastes so good. But because of allergies, I don't want to take any risks, so I only use 2 tablespoons of clear vanilla. You're also going to add in a teaspoon of white AmeriColor Bright White food coloring. This is going to make your royal icing super opaque, and it helps with color bleed. Scrape down the sides, put it back in the mixer for another minute or so. Check the consistency. And this is where it's really important to know what you're looking for, because you could follow a recipe to a T and still get it wrong if you don't know what you're looking for. That right there, I don't consider that troll hair. That to me is a DQ curl. It's a type of consistency, but not the consistency we're going for here. So I added 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, threw it back in the mixer for a couple minutes, gave it a whir, checked the consistency again. And this is where people have the most trouble with royal icing, because they expect to just follow a recipe and for it to just work. But as you can see here, I'm still getting the DQ curl, and that's not what I want. So 1/4 cup more icing sugar back in the mixer, checking the consistency again. I know, it's tedious. Royal icing can be annoying, but ta-da, there, that's troll hair. Let me show you again, different lighting. Look at how opaque that icing is, it's beautiful. I hope you see the difference. It's so slight, but it makes a difference. I like to put this in a glass jar so that it's not absorbing any smells. Cover it with saran wrap, put an airtight lid on it, and there you go. You have just learned how to make the perfect royal icing. If you're new here, give me a follow. I'm a self-taught baker. I'm 3 weeks into my business, and I'm sharing everything that I'm learning with you. I've got so much more to share.